I'm writing about health policy, and I see this virus information coming out of China and the Japanese cruise ship, as you may remember. And so I was researching it because it was so shocking that there was such a high fatality rate being touted. And then I think everybody who understood anything about basic biology, clinical doctors like myself, but people who truly were in academic, medicine, who understood critical thinking, realized that this was calculated wrong and it was grossly erroneous because they weren't including everybody who had the infection. So then early March came, they started locking down. And I thought, this is totally out of control. And so I decided to start diving in and doing research. And I wrote some papers in spring of 2020 saying, end the lockdowns. This is the data. Because the data was so obviously that known that lockdowns didn't work, were extremely harmful, and that's not effective for a viral respiratory infection. And so I wrote some pieces that really, as hate to use a pun, but went viral. And so I remember doing some national interviews because the people at the Hill, for instance, called me and said, this is spring of 2020. They had never had a piece that was read that widely so quickly, which is something like 11 million views in March, April 2020. Got called up by the White House in July 2020. I had been on TV and writing and in the news quite a bit at that point, but still sort of ignored because that kind of contrarian view was not appreciated.
Did you
So
literally feel like the only man in the universe who could
well,
say the emperor has no clothes?